Welcome to Legal Matters. Thank you for joining us. Share the program for us. The program for us. Thank you for joining us. Join us. Please share the program for us. Join us. Share the program for us. Yes, what do we have for you today? Today we are going to be looking at the shortage occupational list. When we talk about shortage occupational list, what is it? How do they know which type of occupation that must go on the shortage occupational list? And who is responsible for compiling this list? People have asked whether at the moment UK is only recruiting for teachers and healthcare professionals. The focus at the moment has been on those two areas. But there are other areas, other professionals, that there is a shortage of skill in the United Kingdom, that the UK is recruiting from outside the United Kingdom for people to come in and work. So what are these areas? That is what I'm going to be looking at today, because the focus at the moment is all on healthcare professionals and school teachers. But there may be someone who may be in other vocation or other, profession, who is equally eligible to apply for Tier 2 visa to come in. Everyone is just talking about, healthcare professionals, as well as, as well as teachers. But today we are going to broaden it. We are going to look at all the professionals, all the jobs that are listed on the shortage occupational list. There has also been a rumor that from 1st of February, the healthcare visa or the support care visa will come to an end. Is that the case? You tune in, you stay tuned, and we will bring you all the filler, all the information. Also, we will be looking at British nationality for children. It's very, very important that we understand circumstances, dates and years, and the possibility of a child being British and the importance of British citizenship. I will link this to the Windrush generation and some of the star stories that I've come across. One lady, a Ghanaian lady called Kufuor, or say Kufuor, I cannot remember the first name. She has produced a play, at the theater about the story of Vernon. Vernon was a gentleman who was a boxer and actually fought for Great Britain. He went to Jamaica after so many years of being in the UK, and all of a sudden he found himself not being able to return, all because of misunderstanding. He stayed in Jamaica for about 13 years, and this man had to sleep in a shack. Basically, he was sleeping rough. His health deteriorated. Finally, he has made his way to the United Kingdom. And according to him, it's something that he will never wish on anyone. Imagine living a country at the age of, say, about 5 or 6, coming to stay in the United Kingdom for so many years, and you going back on holiday and not being able to come back in. So today we are going to specifically look at his story and the importance as parents to secure our children as soon as we can. Because sometimes people play too much. People joke too much with papers. And yet they claim that it's too expensive. But yet the designer stuff that they will buy is expensive than the papers that they will do for their own children. So today, it's just something that is a food for thought. It's something that I felt that I need to bring it to our attention for us to know the importance and the realities of, doing these things for our children. Because what you don't want is for your child to be stuck in catch-22 situation where the child, whether the child is going or the child is coming, in a situation where the child is going to find himself or herself in a pickle, So it's very, very important that I think, where you strike while the iron is hot, so that it does not repeat itself. It's happening to the Windrush generation. You watch what is going to happen next. Now that we have the Europeans also coming out and the European Union, you give it 10 years, 15 years. What has happened to the younger generation? It has been speculated that the same thing will happen again. So as a parent, if you are living here, you know your child qualifies for British passport, are you going to just sit there for it to happen before you do something about it? I don't know. People think differently. I'm not here to impose anything on anyone, but I think it's important that we put the information out there to help you, to make the right decision for you and also for your child. So whilst we are going to play one song, and once we come back, we will start the program. Please do share the program as soon as you join us, because some people struggle to get the link. So while this song is playing, I am also going to share the program. We will also look at something called unduly harsh consequences. When we talk about unduly harsh consequences, when Home Office are going to make deportation or they are going to remove someone, what are the factors that they take into consideration, and the case law that has just come up recently. And also we'll be looking at retention of data. Some people think that Home Office do not keep data. Some people think that after 5 years, Home Office will delete their data. Some people think that after 10 years, Home Office will delete their data. Brethren, sisters, we will be looking at that. And even within the criminal law in this country, some people think that after 10 years, the slate is wiped clean. People are living in fantasy. People do not know what goes on. Believe in me, today we are all going to learn. So we've got to be very, very careful when we are making decisions. Let's play this tune, and when we come back, we'll continue the program. Yes, Edimpa, say Ahunya Ampa. Yes, thank you very much. Share the program for us. Keep sharing the program, and you are spreading the news. Last week, our engagers, people who share the program, we get the list every week, and we have a surprise for one of you one of these days. I'm not going to say what it is, but every Sunday evening, we get the list of our engagers, people who actually share the programs. So one of these days, we are going to choose one person and also appreciate the person. Last week, during the program, one of our sisters called who, is in desperate need of a sponsorship. We are still working on it, and we are facing some challenges. So if you are watching this program and you are working at a place that offers sponsorship, i.e. in terms of healthcare, nursing, within the healthcare profession, please do get in touch and let's do what we can to help this sister. Someone called last week. The person is doing everything that he can, but he's facing challenges. But I spoke to the person at length yesterday, and we are still pushing to see, what we can do. Anybody be also na sebe you say before any the nenam egu apaso enti no edu baby a ana eden opade afi obi wa ayana sometimes resistance kakra etimi bem na bibia ni wa ensu nyame me I'm still hopeful. I'm asking around. Na menim say a good Samaritan will come from nowhere, and the person will do his or her best to help this sister. So by all means, if you are watching and you are working at a place, and within the healthcare sector and they offer sponsorship, please do drop me a text message or a WhatsApp message and say, lawyer, get in touch. And everything that the little help that you can also offer, or any big help that you can offer, by all means. Maybe you are watching me, you actually offer sponsorship, by all means, please, get in touch and let's help our sister. Because in life, you never know. You never know. One day, someone will be in need, and tomorrow, you may be in need. The people that we meet when we are going up are the same people that we meet when we are coming down. So we need to do the best that we can and help if we can. So thank you very much for listening. And also, I ask that you continue to share the program. Share until you can share no more. If you are in a WhatsApp group, just do cut and paste. Just go to to the cut section, cut the link, and just go and paste it on your WhatsApp pages, so that people can also benefit from today's program. Because today's program is special in some ways, in the sense that we are not only going to focus on the healthcare profession as well as the teacher profession, but there are other professions that that the Home Office, or if you like, the UK, are in need of those skills, for those people to come to the UK and work. So we are going to be looking at the shortage occupational list. I will call it SOL, shortage occupational list. And when we talk about the shortage occupational list, what is the shortage occupational list? The shortage occupational list simply can be defined as a list or jobs that has been listed and approved by the Home Office, so that those people who have the necessary skill within those listed occupation could apply for a specialist visa, or if you like, or you can call it a skilled visa under tier 2 of the UK immigration rules to come to the United Kingdom and work. Someone will be watching me and the person might say, what are you talking about? And until this week, make us say, brofumu dudia ene na mekuchi. Se brofumu dudia ene na mekuchi. And basically, shortage occupational list, a list beer Home Office and I say UKVI. Ajia to mu say there is a shortage of occupation A and occupation B. And you be here and crofwa almost a scale no bit me about a krumwa about fill those vacancies. And I say obit me be sa edwumana about to krumwana yenya ubia emanenyen. Now Obeka, so what is the difference between this type of job and other types of jobs? A work on say edwuma bi wo ho na say ebeka occupational list ne so a. The good thing about this is say the employer does not have to satisfy the market labor test, because emrani wo kromu ana ese before say obetimi de ohoho bi abekromu ase omrame ye adwuma no, just as say adwuma no wa advertise it within the UK for 28 days. So when you the right candidate and saying that first na you European Union mu no, what publish adwuma no am the European market. So when you obi a and send obetimi akọ outside the United Kingdom. That was the policy. Say you for Europe mu de just say no ebeko out. And it is still not say adwuma no, if it is not in the shortage occupational list ni mu dia na ekire say e was we dey e was a advertising job no. And you no process no long and tedious. So most employers are not comfortable because the cost in advertising and so on and so forth is too much. And therefore no, people prefer say enyenka say adwuma no shortage occupational list na e kati bureaucracy any long process aya na ekoso. And for that reason, you know, it save money and it save time and bureaucracy and hassle. So when a job is listed within the shortage occupational list, then it makes it a bit easy for the employer. So the question is, then who is actually in charge? I.e., organization ben and a listing SSR adwuma we and was a shortage occupational listing so on. Now organization not a Migration Advisory Committee. They are the ones who look at the job market and look at the types of jobs that, you know, there is a shortage of personnel to do that type of work in the United Kingdom. And therefore, periodically, the Migration Advisory Committee, they make a recommendation to the Secretary of State for the Home Department, which is the Home Office, to tell them that we need bricklayers, to tell them that we need lawyers, to tell them that we need teachers, and so on and so forth. And for that reason, and I said, through that, then the Home Office may accept that, okay, you have brought us this list, we need people to work within these sectors. UK market, we don't have enough people to fill these vacancies, and therefore we need to advertise it to the world market, and therefore it goes on the shortage occupational list. There has been a bit of a rumor that people are saying by 1st of February, healthcare worker visa, those working within the healthcare profession and, you know, support staff and so on and so forth, they will be taken off from the shortage occupational list. And as a result, people are panicking, and basically, only God knows. People are really, really panicking, whether it is true or not. I've had a lot of phone calls. People are calling me from everywhere, asking me whether it is true or not. The short answer is that I simply do not know. That is the answer. And certainly, I've not heard it from any legitimate source that is the case. So I will tell people not to worry, not to panic. Because as far as I am aware, you know, people that are, you know, sponsors are still being granted license, you know, you know, they are still being granted sponsorship, i.e., they are giving them more allocation, even to recruit. So I find it very difficult to accept that argument that, they are going to basically stop people from coming in to work within the healthcare industry. I haven't, received any information in that respect, and therefore I don't have any information to confirm or to deny that that is going to be the case. But what I'm saying is that periodically, the Migration Advisory Committee review the list, i.e. of professions that are in the shortage occupational list. So we need to be aware of this and basically keep an eye so that all the time we know what is happening, we know what is going on. Secondly, so the list, as at the recent one or the latest list that they have in the shortage occupational list, I'm going to go through just in case you have a family member who is in other professions, who may be also equally qualified to apply. So it's important that, we make people aware that it is not only teachers or healthcare professionals that we need in the United Kingdom. There are also other professionals that we are recruiting for them to come to the United Kingdom. What I say is that you are not going to get this from anywhere, but you can only get it from Justice and Law Solicitors. My name is David Darko. We're bringing you the legal matters today. You can watch us from Facebook, Justice and Law Solicitors Facebook, Fire Life Radio Facebook, and also David Darko Facebook. Later on, you can also get it on YouTube, on Justice and Law Solicitors YouTube page. So by all means, you can catch up, or you can pass it to a friend, a family member, you name it, should you wish to do so at a later period, or perhaps, later on. So by all means, let's look at the list and see the best that we can get. It's important that we listen very carefully. So if you are passing it on to family members, we are able to tell whether they are within the category or not. Because if after the show, someone call me and ask me whether they are on the list, I will not be able to, unfortunately, repeat myself and pass on that information again because of time factor. So please, work with us so that we can have more time to also do more research and bring you more information in this respect. So by all means, let's all do the best that we can and spread the news. And when we are spreading the news too, we need to let them know that it's important that they listen to the audio or the video, because many a times people don't listen and they just want to come and ask questions upon questions upon questions. And these things sometimes, it's a pain because it distracts us. It wastes our time from, doing other things to be able to do more research and bring you more information and more vibes for you to be able to also benefit from these things. So all that we say is that please, when you are passing it to people, let them know that it's important that they listen. Because if they listen, they will get a better understanding. There is no point that you send it to them, they don't listen, and they start calling and start asking questions. Many a times you will see that we've covered most of the stuff that they are asking, but only that they have not made the effort, to listen to the program. Because it's not good just by taking bits and bobs from the program. But what is good is for you to listen and get the general understanding of what we are doing. It's very, very important. Yeah, so hopefully this will make sense, and I hope that it's also clear and it will make sense to everyone. Not in a way of arrogance or anything like that, but it helps us to be able to bring you more stuff. So please do the best that you can and explain it to people that by calling us, it doesn't help us. It takes a lot of our time and it stops us from doing other things and bringing you more information. Now let's look at the list. The latest list was released on 15th of February 2022. That was the latest list of the shortage occupational list. Now, let's look at the type of jobs that are on the shortage occupational list as I speak to you. What is on the shortage occupational list as I speak to you? Now, we have health services and public health managers and directors. All jobs within this category. Now, in England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, the amount of money that they expect you to be paid is 30,720, which is equivalent to £15.15 per hour if you are working full time. And it comes under Occupational Code 1181. Secondly, residential, day, and domiciliary care managers and proprietors. All jobs, England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. Once again, the going rate is at least £21,360 per annum, which is equivalent to £10.53 per hour. It comes within the occupation code of 1242. Next is chemical scientist. Only jobs in the nuclear industry. So if you are a chemical scientist, you must have a qualification or experience within the nuclear industry. And they only need this individual in Scotland only. It's very, very important that we pay attention to this. If you want to come to the United Kingdom and you don't have any intention of staying in Scotland, and you are chemical scientist, and you work or you have qualified within the nuclear industry, on this occasion, you can only go and work in Scotland, as opposed to England, Wales, or Northern Ireland. It's very, very important that we get a better understanding of this. Pay is a minimum of 21,360, which is equivalent to £10.53 per hour, and it falls within Job Occupational Code 2111. The next one is biological scientist and biochemist. All jobs within this field, and you are needed across the United Kingdom. Your wages minimum is 23,760, which is equivalent to £11.72 per hour. Shortage occupational code is 2112. The next one is physical scientist. Only the following jobs in the construction related ground engineering industry: engineering geologist, hydrogeologist, and geophysicist. I haven't got a clue what these are. So if you know that you fall within it, you know yourself. Once again, you can work all across the United Kingdom, and the minimum salary should be at least £29,200, which is equivalent to £14.40 per hour. Job code is 2113. The next one is physical scientist. Only the following jobs in the oil and gas industry: geophysicist, geoscientist, geologist, geochemist, technical service manager in the decommissioning and waste areas of the nuclear industry, senior resource geologist, and staff geologist in the mining sector. Once again, this applies across the whole board: England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. Wage £29,200 per annum, equivalent to £14.40 per hour. Job occupational code is 2113. The next one is social and humanities scientist. Only archaeologist. Once again, England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. Going rate is 20,720 minimum, which is equivalent to £10.22 per hour. Job occupational code is 2114. Civil engineers, all jobs. Civil engineers, all jobs across the United Kingdom, England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. 80% of the going rate, which is £28,000 per annum, 1381 per hour. Job occupational code is 2121 for civil engineers. The next one is mechanical engineers, all jobs across England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Wage 26,720 per annum, which is equivalent to £13.18 per hour. Job occupational code is 2122. The next one is electrical engineers. Electrical engineers, all jobs, 80% of going rate, which is 29,600, which is equivalent to 1460 per hour. And the job occupational code is 2123. So if you are electrical engineer, you are based in Qatar, you are based in Ghana, there is a job here for you. As long as you can find a job and as long as you can get sponsorship, then of course you can come and work in the United Kingdom. I will come to this later on. The next one is electronic engineers, all jobs, England and Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland. The going rate is 27,760, 1369 per hour. Occupation job code is 2124. The next one is design and development engineers, all jobs. The whole of the United Kingdom you can work, and the going rate is a minimum 80% of the going rate, so you can be paid a minimum of 27,280, which is equivalent to 1345 per hour. Job occupational code is 2126. Production and process engineers, all jobs across the United Kingdom. The going rate 80%, which is 26,480, 1306 per hour. The job code is 2127. Engineering professionals not elsewhere classified. That's all jobs. So as long as you are engineer, then of course you qualify. £26,160, equivalent to £12.90 per hour. Job occupational code is 2129. IT business analysts, architects, and system designers, all jobs, the whole of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. 80% of the going rate, a minimum salary should be 29,280, £14.44 per hour. Job occupational code is 2135. The next one is programmers and software development professionals, all jobs, the whole of the UK. 26,640, 1314 per hour. 2136 is the job code. The next one is web design and development professionals, all jobs, the whole of the United Kingdom. 20,800, £10.26 per hour. Occupation code is 2137. Information technology and communication professionals, not elsewhere classified. Only cybersecurity specialists we need to be aware. The whole of the United Kingdom, 80% of the going rate, and minimum is 25,440, which is £12.54 per hour. Job occupational code is 2139. Veterinarians, all jobs, the whole of the UK, £26,000 per annum, 1282 per hour. Job occupational code is 2216. And actuaries, economists, and statisticians, only by informations and informations. 80% of the going rate, £26,240, £12.94 per hour. Job occupation code is 2425. Architects, all jobs, the whole of the United Kingdom, £28,000 minimum, 1381 per hour. Job occupation code is 2431. And we have quality control and planning engineers, all jobs in the United Kingdom, and the going rate is 24,400. The code is 2461. Laboratory technicians, all jobs, 80% of the going rate, £14,560 per year, 718 per hour. The job code is 3111. So we need to be understand this. Artist, all jobs, 16,800, £8.28 per hour. Job code is 3411. And you have dancers and choreographers, only skilled classical ballet dancers or skilled contemporary dancers who meet the standard required by internationally recognized UK ballet or contemporary dance companies. The company must be endorsed as being internationally recognized by a UK industry body such as the Arts Council of England and Wales. Once again, 23,840 and it's 11.76 per hour. Job code is 3414. Musicians, only skilled orchestral musicians who are leaders, principals, sub-principals, or numbered string positions, and who meet the standard required by internationally recognized UK orchestras. The orchestra must a full member of the association, must be a full member of the Association of British Orchestras. The whole of England and Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland, going rate 22,000 per annum, which is equivalent to £10.85 per hour. Job code is 3415. Arts officers, producers and directors, all jobs, 24,000 per annum, 1183 per hour. 3416 is the code. Graphic designers, all jobs, the whole of the UK, 18,800, £9.27 per hour. 3421 is the code. Welding trades, welding, only high integrity pipe welders, where the job requires 3 or more years related on the job experience. This experience must not have been gained through illegal working. Once again, the going rate is 18,240. That's $8.99 per hour. So if you run a trade, you are, a mechanic or maybe a welder, you are in the welding trade, and you want to employ someone from outside the UK to come and work, you can actually apply for sponsorship license, where you can recruit from outside the UK because it's on the shortage occupational list. And the code is 5215. And then we go to care workers and home carers, private household or individuals other than sole traders sponsoring someone to work for their business. Cannot sponsor skilled workers applicants. So care workers and home carers, private households or individuals other than sole traders. So if you're a sole trader, you cannot apply for sponsorship license. However, if you have a limited company and you are a carer, then of course you can apply for sponsorship license. So our brothers and sisters who are carers, who have set up their own company. So for example, if I live in Swindon, my name is Ajua Fowa, and I have Ajua Fowa Carers Limited, and I want to employ someone from outside to come and work for my company, Ajua Fowa can apply for sponsorship license to obtain sponsorship, so that she or she can give sponsorship certificate for someone to come and work for his or her company in the United Kingdom. So the going rate is at least 20,480 per year, £10.10 per hour. So if you are working as a sole trader, you cannot. But if you are working as a company, then of course you can. Senior care workers, all jobs, the code is 6146. The whole of the United Kingdom, 80% is the going rate. That is 13,520, £6.67 per hour. So that is how it is. What is all this about? Enti professions amaka hu nsem nyina no. Yesi obanyansani. Yebunebe nemum yenka nasem. Yesi papa muka ema ahomeka na kunsu ana ebo abusia. Se ka se kunsu eye hypocrisy. ana ese ebo ebusia enti e very important yenya no ma more companies more care jobs mo mo company no emra no ema ho kwan SSM if you are not trading as a sole trader there na say what to company to say beer Justice and Law Care Limited na say me provide care and ya me so betimi sponsor like betimi apply for sponsorship license na betimi ayede betimi apply betimi ama enkrofo aba beka madwuma ne ho ama mesima adwuma no atumpon enti no se utie mi a me adako me nka too much me di besie ya nemum it's up to you to make the steps se opesa oya enye sa fe na ba begina fon so aka se lo adako ye ne sei sebe empenise okonfo boni sebe otena yarefo ho ema konfo papa ebeto no yenyi na bro yenni no abro enti therefore we this information ya bai se opese wo je sa de na brane be hu ye enye se tem bia na e penny free nyame nhyiraw enye 10 cedis ana enye 10 pound nyame nhyiraw enye currency nyame nhyiraw kakra sika kakra na ekoyenim because nyame nhyiraw it mean to aduane mamini e wom se nhyiraye sika soso ye because nyankopon se sika eye ade nyina osenkafo nwoma sika eye ade nyina enti ana musoma ba ma betwa kakra na lo ya dako yeso enye bia tafre na enye bia twa electricity bills na Saturday yes me more information e de apremo nse me de meka ne pempenyo enye sugar coated me said you see hu me no sa na metie plain na waka enti no aya eboye nyina enti is about 12 o'clock yenteki a quick break na yeba ye di dwumadie no ahye so na wesuso de eye nkaibo kakra wo ho yenua Wale the great Wale we free mu next week nyame eye adoma ana abusia ebetena se akai no aye neyi na papa isuso de oyeminu aprekope okọ Canada nyina ofafo no afre me lawyer de ekoni o no gi advice lawyer ho ti sen na we get in touch enum ne agofo enti na chese oye onipa yentimi enkase yeyi ani eyende lawyer da akwa bisi mi na so mimpo abansa akame e wo se meko eyi ne bi enti next week ana ebusia tena ase na yeja yenua yi kwan yedi kan gya ne kwan dada na emum afi na ebusuafo so eba be kai no ewo ohima krom the life ne de che suspendi bebre ewo London hanmo na me de dem de kai ne pani na ewiase obi awo de kai no papai before some bebo ne advert no ai de bia be ye na yie no me ka betwam na aya na yese anibresem edu bia na bia ye serie na papai eye Richard Osebrenyen first time we did who no was about I think 2011 2012 me wo ho na binya phone call Dr. Sharp Restoration Ministries a friend and was a lawyer menya assembly na mpesa oboa me nam sinya minipa osofo e de na metimi aye amao and also me babako immigration for akwachi na obese me boa no and I'm saying okay fair enough na eba de say na in fact o ka asem ne kire me no me yemo hye me na me ba beka am ye bibia ye sere me busa ni se ba ni se de no ye no so immigration for by accident omo ko ni fie na omo koe no so no omo che no na omo ye tu no mo fie o na ye che no na che se anyway my hot ana ojam wase me pa mo be chimi ni makọ Ghana ene ka gise mukumi to kwa no ana eja ofie ne se ana immigration for yi okeka wo enti ode omo struggle na ana ke se nipa na ono se achi ni bi no on de onya ho eyizut odwane ye enti na che se gidigidi ono omo ye no eso ba mfaso amu obi ama nipa na dwane enti ono de because of so no mo kuninti omo mini ne pa se wo ye be kire unyansa e ma ye grabo no e me adniko detention the adniko detention no na che se wetin akeka immigration for party na che se emfa ne ho nche no enti omo frɛ lawyer bia na lawyer na dwane omo frɛ lawyer bia na oti asɛm na o se asɛm we die mo mpɛ lawyer foforo and I have to be straight with you. Me kromo frɛ me ka asɛm we kyerɛ no me so me ka kyerɛ mo so mo nya die omo mpɛ lawyer foforo na obi a ye ba be kyew akeka wo mo die me ye den ana metimi ayiwa pie asɛm we de sa no odi on me so for isi lawyer my friend lawyers be brave nobody wants to know eti me srew lawyer dako me di nyamedi e power chow na minim se uso case we ma ebe ye miracle nyankopon ebe ye nwei efiri ohai mu sa confidence a onyama me sa vim no se do si de kasa ye no emma vim bi be shame me say no I can do it. It may seem like impossible task, but with God all things are possible. Meji atumi se meye adwuma. Meji adwuma no ana me frɛ papa Satam no detention center. Ana msiminia na edi asem na abai. Ana say oh munia say ne CEO ana the papa kan so for kai o repeat the same thing. And I'm saying now okay can almost say because my dream na I could not understand why I say immigration for Abejo no okay can woman na dey unzu abi papa say hey lawyer say o kontokwa na say ye bro na say o hu dia wonya akeka de there is no formula in survival when dia be for so o be survive bia no you do it. Eti ono do beja to me say yes okay cow and I'm say asembe okay ye be hwe de betimi aye was massa unko ba bia o why na be ye case we umpew wo ana be twitwaje me now to be honest eye me won kakra say na kwai na dwene ye nie aseme ba ma dwene mu no man kan kire ni mom because obi a woni me na first time me no wo kasa na wo dey vim any authority I can say no why na be case we why na be me peace why na be me free sa or how we to be honest I was touched some vim no odi wura mi mu no anam so dim bibi ye be ya adwuma any ye so case yi mu any immigration teta papa hey omo twie mu but nyankopon adavroma any nyankopon enti ofa me mu David adi jiyenue from that day no wa me client o obeye me nua pe because when you free time bia na with me back office ebetena ho emye di nkomo ema yesresre na otiso bi so epelo ya pa o say hey Debbie me nkyere wo ho me de wo ko ho no to make sure say you have gone to the right place enti papa na owakoma na papa owakoma papa na enipa de am kasa asem we wo kan ne ho asempa aya wonte je se wo kan ne ho asembone na papa we eye obia me de me hu ni se oye sabio abontini me hu ni se oye menua prekompe enti ubeba no to office ni egi nkomo na ye sere ano ye obi soso a ne ho osiriye otimi eyi concert o kan se ma wo sere a chese ye ni na eti London hanom at some point about 4-5 years ago ano decide say oh obeko Canada na wate se Canada ehoye na said mpanifo kan ye no asase de ye ntena fa ko anya nimgu ase se baby bejo better na so move on ana okọ Canada so all Canada nyina no ofre me paper semu no afre no agi advice oyamwa bia op information bia no afre me na wagi advice was sending audio. As I speak to you, I have his voice on my phone. Papa nyame adom Canada so ediboano. Na ohwi ma chekakra to si okofie akohwe abusia. Wakofie akohwe abusia bibia kama. Oba ye Canada bonte so Canada airport ye nuai. Otwahwe wo airport wo. Waye nyamedia ama ebusia akra no kama wo Canada ho na ebusiafo ene namfofo eso ye wo kromu ase da bi ye nuan na oye nipa enti e wo se ye setimi tenase e wo London abonten so na ye de kai no wale enti la chese ninu yakuma anase ninu aketwa kwa me peche Saturday airbe abusia tenase enti no yadako yeka abusia media mupo me ka hu bi mu selected be kura na me ame de bu aye abusia because quality ase no o de me ye abusia enti a promisive way mupo mumpo say me a part of you enti yenuen Saturday 4th of February ana London ye betina say aye na yi enti me de efene say nkaibo me bo atoaso na adofo matie na mosom beba na eba koja abusia no na yakra na kama because wale die obi de to na anka obedie anka obeba
Yesu Kristo diemu anompa awie ne enumrei sawtine ni a bita Yesu Kristo de mi church obibia na eye aduane abusua ya ewo aproma site na arisa ahyema no samenfa enkabon ema anuanom a ya ewo UK na ewo London na se eye yenia ene no kodua ne friend Richard osei brenya ne na ewo London kodua yi na empenimfo se kodoso a kentra fa ko enye nim guase na yenia yese obesa atwa so no akobo no bra na enia be me ko Canada e ko share ne bra se manya kopon be bia ye kama na yemie ye so kofi akosra busua na sebi wabetra kwantu mu ache na yemie kofi akosra busua kama na woye se oba osaba nichi o Canada yemie fa be Ghana yemie Richard osebenya ba be ya eye wale no ko fa be Ghana e fa be da ba be Canada na dunya kopon ke no woye tina pede na kwanzuti yemie be ho no be share kwanhia yi na yemie edane bonkum so yemie eka nchire gu ya wabra aduane esiso abusua ne adofo yan kan hye se saa mrempo na odman kuma wu beba be fa yemie wale no godina ko nenso owo kurade a nkwa entumi enji na nkwa susu no nso no na owo tanchen yemie abema wale no ho Richard Osebrenya edane bonkum so na eye anuane abusua no yeko Canada kokwa yemie kama na nam se yemie ne nyina yemie Richard Osebrenya ni na wo UK han enti yese na me ya adoma ye be kura na chikura brawo UK han na yemie Richard Osebrenya onya mfinsia ayu no yimu na 52 years na odma kuma wu beto ni nsa efa ni enti da abusua ya hye se ye de be ye enya yi eye 4 February 2023 ya 4 February 2023 ya na ye be ye nua Richard Osebrenya na yi na ye be sate no sia ani ana 60 6:30 ni upon 11:30 anumre 6:30 ni upon 11:30 enti abusua dom nsayem di enamafidie so esi adofo se omra mejamo mo eye bra na oni Richard Osebi ya no ni wodu mu ene bra Frank Kwame Osu bra Frank Kwame Osu di obi no London na we say ya be bring Frank Nero Richard Osebi nya tele wo Occupational no nam say yeah ukrodo so a entra pa ko enye ni wasenti ni really to so ko Canada na abusua ya ka ho ya wo mo ebeboa ma ya kura ye chikuru twato sister Selena Efri ya Holland he ya ena sister Rosemary Osei also free Amsterdam eba abeka abusua ho abeka ye nua Frank Nero another Frank Kwani so ya kura ye nua ena no ye nua ba Janet Amono also ka abusua fo ya betra ekon eti eho ena Mr. Ofori ata also ka abusua fo a betra eyi epaso no na ya no musika sa ya etwato na baby a ya be ye eye Live Grace Ministry International anuanom kwa ya be so a ya be ho ni se opese oba Live Grace International hall no na afa bus 198 130 430 na afa bus 19 430 na ufa business of better coast na osia afa bus 250 o Occupational Methodist Church tia bo 2 minutes one ma ona sa Live Grace International Ministry hall ewo anuanom big tech coast ya 20 hit na no one stop na wasi 20 inch big tech coast one mo anuanom no wasi wo Occupational Methodist Church ni opposite Occupational Methodist Church ni opposite we say the Occupational Medical Center no na wasi one mo nti si one ma una 2 minutes per we say sa one mo Live Grace Ministry International hall e wo one mo anuanom adofo so aya mo kuta ka ya mo pese mo mambesi 80 Patchmore Road 20 hit CR7 8LW dress code red and black red and black your contact line say me am so be bana say be ofum kwan your contact line in 0744601294 your toso you 0744979549 and now your santo so me say 0757287763 your contact line the chat for 0792610450 Inshaniano ni adofo kwani enkaba ya aduane abusua ya ewo apromase kumase te and ya research man say yemfama anuanum ani adofo ya Holland na oyuke anu so yakopon eye adomo a eye 4 February 2022 na ya bekata ye nua Richard Osebi nyane chi kwa ebere misika san ya etwato nso msa dom nsa ye ebesem se kunya meboa eye nua Frank Nero ana Frank Kwani Usu na dofo ene na bofo pemeta ye nua Frank Kwani Usu ade ato ne se ene nua na nkone ne wo Britain hanmo a ya sebi oye ze krodo so a entrafa hu mewu ase no to na kwanti Usu ye nua ye bewu akwanti mfi enti nua Frank Kwani Usu sada nsa ye msa dofo mra meta na chi na onkra ne nua Richard Osebi nya echi kra ye etwato nti nua mesrom se wan sabeka odu bia no usaka famo fofo na enkwa echi serebe ya 4 February 2023 ebetimi aba betai abusua echi ama bibia aye fefe weni nkabo aya etwato na menhye obibia wo Yesu din amen.
Ochina was it bye. If I worry, Ben, Sana Ben, suffering if I one may Kijana, one may Kijano, one may Kijano, now some to me, or buy, or buy, or buy, or buy, or buy, or buy, and some to me, or buy, or buy, or buy, or buy, and some to me, or buy.
Yes, Baba Yonko Jano na asem eto meno obai. Ono anko beba enti yemo ye homodin na next Saturday yenko supportu ebusuano na basically yenya ne kwan kama. Now last week ye bibi about body mass index, the importance of looking after yourself and also your weight. A very, very crucial, a very, very important. Like I said, heart complications, heart attack, cardiac arrest, and stroke is killing our people because we don't take too much, we don't pay too much attention to our health. Unfortunately, ubiyo boloboa, say enipaniti ye. You're careful. That mindset, is killing us. Because overweight is never a good thing. Underweight is never a good thing. Into what you want kasano, would not take a crabina or brea. And a warning to you. Your best say you're taking it serious because wait. Into best 3P. Last week, your body mass index. Weight and yaman America a science na eka. And one is over here, obe measure or height. Or height and also measure 9 so you 6 footer. Making sure say you understand this formula. And to your height, obe square it up. And for example, we is 6 footer. O square it up 6 times 6 36. Now what share weight? And he say weight, yemfa say ABR 75 kilogram or 80 kilogram. Now we divide 80 kilogram by your height square times 100, and you will get your body mass index. So when your body mass index we are also making sure say is between 18 to 25 or 24.5. Say enyesa ebro so you are overweight. Say below that is also you are underweight. And a very, very important. See, I check his Last week me checking media live. I'm checking media no, maybe 23.1. And therefore no, I am not overweight and I am not underweight. I am within the healthy range. And sometimes we meet me back office, we say, lawyer, what lose weight ba? Now everybody say, and you're looking more younger. And I'm catching the pan and say, look, for the past 4 or 5 years, I have become health conscious. Because massa, if you're in your 40s, you cannot be joking about oh. If you're in your 50s, you cannot be joking about. If you are in your 60s, you cannot dare joke about. 70s, don't even try. 80s, don't try. And you know, the mark is 40 air corner. You don't joke. You know, there was a time, like 20 years, when I see GP there. And I'm a wife, any pressure, any of my pressure, chin, I mean, call your friend say GP. Me call you me GP, now we're 2 cry, you see me GP, no, we're 2 if you go cry 10 years today. Not just say, I can simply like you told me, I just say, can me record the crowd home. And see me back another GP, me my information, and as one call track yana, share me farm at the buy. It's a free holiday for the past 4 years. Every year, piano. I go to the hospital or I go to the GP and do MOT just to make sure say baby are you okay. It's in the court now so cholesterol level na a cholesterol kakra be careful na eja oil midi ne cholesterol we go to adma hwe mo making sure say I don't overdo it. And all the time now I'm checking all this to make sure say I stay in shape. And your best say your health, you're taking it serious. Because now, between true me 1 hour, na membrain. First now, we true me 10 minutes, na me home pa. And so obi why you overweight? No, if you know you're healthy. Ooh, no, you are killing yourself. No, if you know you're healthy. Say you lose weight, no, or because I can't come there, no. And you know, your perception be I was say, it may be Katie. Our people, so that ignorance, it come out of our heads. Because I am not emwa. Because if I wasn't strong-minded, and if I didn't know what I was doing, now so we catch them and say, "Hey, what lose weight, Papa?" Psychologically, no, make us say, "Hey, and you put your own weight." Meanwhile, so no, right now, I'm healthy. And you go put your own weight. I want to show you cardiac arrest, heart attack, stroke. Now when I walk on. And yemianom yensua ade na yenhunu ade enti ye ka bibia na we must speak from scientific facts rather than speaking from ignorance. Enti how do you also do this? Enye aduane bia na ubetimi adi ne every day. Enti no ehun behia ese ye traditional food a akoye starch no. I was here to share na ya tree who free starch moka cramming can't you see just starch di. Your traditional food akoye meat, you know. I was say your tiso kakra na tree who free moka cramming kasi jai kra. But everything must be done in moderation. Said ye ya enko fa ya bi emreye. And you're very important. Mr. Amwe Adaroma, me sorry anopa. Omo vegetable powder be protein powder it containing all the stuff that you will need. It may far me de gunsu na ejama boka kra me bo amenti second until about 2 o'clock. Till 2 o'clock no have a bit of lunch. Now it be about 7-8 o'clock what have dinner. That's it, you are done for the day. And oh yes yes adding. And the man can me bo me started side me won kire pa. E bo 9 e bo 10 they come dimi. Now I was tempted to eat. But unum so na o dey compensate. Afi en kakra sa. O sora no paso so exercise. Hey Mali ne why Mali. Yes. Sakramai e bo no paso sa no gina me so. Let's go running. So now aba ene ye jimika gidi be 1 hour. Me ba ma be no nso hie na mandom obi eti waka say hey would you go and learn or read about the benefit of drinking warm water in the morning. Me ba in so share na manom and simple na makwa adwuma na ma have a light breakfast TV. So on 2 o'clock. You know, me view me protein powder here. And up 2 o'clock, ma have a bit of lunch. Now after about 7-8, ma have dinner. That's it. If they're in between, ubenya snacky be ebia, you know, crepes be and bibi sana dia fem. And I say, you know, fruit and veg food to be na dia fem. Now you are conscious of your health. And yes, sir, na de bia ye feel say, hey, lifestyle with the neighbor na. Yes, neighbor de nye de ni na ni se be si aye no. Because when you're careful, ube pescano, ube nyescano, no for wakofa yare. Na usadi se sika na sasa ho yare. Na yekoya na se by. Enti yeniano, yenye very very careful pa ewo ye didi mu. Exercise mu, ye nanti mu, ye bibie mu. Sebe enye aduane bia na edi, ana enye sika bia so na ehye ebotum. Batma baafo, oso bia sika ehye obibotum. Enti asramo, ye hwe ye ho suye. Because a wona e koso okroma na adoson afono ye e de na ese etimi ye fa ho wo ese wutu anamon me ese wutu anamon na ye nyina ye bibi fa ho a ewu ni so beti e wom se obie ye wu every day because every day bia ebe bia no yen kwa anyankopon de ma ye eso te baako afi bia bebe bia ebenya afi bia ka ye mfie ne ho no Yankwa Yakopon de Maye, a was as so a sotibaco. Na embom se Usha Umusu year. Emma Unkwa Yakopon Edima, no. It's me a yadi, ebem. Because why show Musu ya massa? Unkwa Yakopon de Man, wa better unkwaso. Sana etie, and Tiamo your homoding. Se open Mr. Amware, the number, a good comment section, or waiting your friend. You know, vitamin C, vitamin D, ni no mutuntum bi, no yadako. Mi because the chromonia no plastic ne dawson. Enti e wo se wo pe vitamins. Na che se wo dia substitute. So mo your friend say enuane ewudi because enuane ni bebre wo no ma unfortunately vitamin ne strong. Enti no yempe vitamins na yenwe enka ho. Na me dey I buy Amway product. Nene say everything is organic, no chemicals, because chemical na ye poison and no na e kunye you know. Now I never before crowd I lucky e wo kwan bi so in the sense say vitamin D and no because of our genetical makeup in it no any baby na ye tie free no aya na eboye kakra because e bia or holidays are more likely say bia Ghana no beko okwa ewia itimi hye na ama ne fat no ebi nane fat na ebe gu yeyem ene ye mfi no eso timete so mo enti aya na eboa ewo akwan bi so enti ebesre uti kromo ade a no abo homoden na wa get in touch of Mr. Amway no ape wa yo ho aduro enti na de meka no na sesei ede ase na me ba beka sesei me ba beka British. The importance of British citizenship. Na sanse we oma me beka na dentia na beka ne se ensem bi ba ana ayana a trigger me. I'm so passionate about this because me ankasa ensem bi abamanim ensem abi abamanim a enkrofo e face hardship because of a British passport omo anye. Na ene me the Venom, the boxer, the story no ebe example. Ama avofo a ye tie me na de owaso no Bible say onye de ontie me ankasa case abeto me be examples na aya na ye say afutuo ensa kire nipa je say ensohwe you know it is very very important say ye be ye de ye be sua every obi mistakes na ye so yankwa nkoye the same mistakes and you know and the importance of British citizenship. Now, in particular, for Enkra, I almost qualify. I wanna my attention at the because and some atom crofo through the Wainwright generation scandal to meow kasa clients bear prayer a barmening their atuomo a very sad. Now sometimes you know I am a short practice and no na ema enipa ye adia a yemano because anybody be say eja antone chia. na de bia no odinema eye serious di agro enti no yadako yetie moja di yemu efro esani na ewo se yetimi educate amanfo se nipa ba ko pe empo ana obetie sebe ensem a mekan no betu hu anamoma na yadako ma yabadwuma at least debi enipa mbeka se kenya no yadako kamanye passport ama me pay hwe asema aba enti na yesi ma yemu wudin emfanka ensempa na ewiase soso de enipa wo yi aya na wagya wudin ewa asase so leave a mark menji wudin edinji bebrebe no enye kasa bebrebe enye na embom kakra bi abeka odbe leave wo mark no eno na eye empenifo se kasa tenten ne chiame ene awareboni wo we ne chiame ene kasa tenten enti ebesre p aya yen take the right moves, yen make the right steps na yen tin fanya de emwa ye ho. Now, the importance of British citizenship, and I'm going to quote this from Guidance to Registration as a British Citizen, a guide to those born in the UK on or after 1st of January 1983 who have lived in the UK up to the age of 10, and it is at page 3 at the introduction section, which was published in March 2019. It goes as follows, and I quote, "There is no dispute as to the importance to an individual of the possession of British citizenship. It gives a right of abode in the UK, which is not subjected to the qualifications that apply to non-citizens, including even someone who has indefinite leave to remain. It gives a right to acquire a British passport and thereby a right to come and go without let or hindrance. It can contribute to one's sense of identity and belonging, assisting people, and not least young people in their sensitive teenage years, to feel part of the wider community. It allows a person to participate in the political life of the local community and the country at large. As the Secretary of State has stated in a guidance document, becoming a British citizen, it is a significant life event. Apart from allowing you to apply for a British citizen passport, British citizenship gives you the opportunity to participate more fully in the life of your local community." British citizenship, its importance. British citizenship, its importance. And to be catch or say, so ukita indefinite and the same as British citizenship. So we catch or say, British citizenship, here, minianum, you're very careful. Busa was a sending pano, Puyana, so employee. One shady, Obama, or actual. One shady, Obama, with you, Barbaro. One shady, the actions are somewhere in Nipano, is not going to be there for you. And take a British citizenship for children so who qualifies. And you can be a British citizen if one of the following applies. Because of time factor, and me go deep too much. Never unya more information, come to Chambers and we will sort you out. You can be a British citizen if 1. You were born in the UK or a British colony before 1st of January 1983. Born in the UK or a British colony before 1st of January 1983. 2. Born in the UK between 1st of January 1983 and 1st of October 2000. Thirdly, born in the UK between 2nd of October 2000 and 29th of April 2006. Fourth, born in the UK between 30th of April 2006 and 30th of June 2021. Fifth, born in the UK from 1st of July 2021 onwards. And finally, born outside the UK, or you are stateless. Someone will ask me, what does that mean? Come to Chambers, come to see us on consultation. We will look at your situation and then advise you accordingly. And if you fall within any of these categories, then of course you could be eligible for British citizenship. Now, the last bit that I would also like to talk about will be removal and deportation. If the Secretary of State want to remove you from the UK, or whenever they are making a decision whether to remove you or not, what are the factors that they may take into consideration, especially if the individual has committed an offense? They will take into consideration the nature and the seriousness of the offense committed by the individual, by the applicant. 2, the length of the applicant's stay in the country from which he or she will be removed to. So the more you have stayed in the UK than the country that you come from, the more weight will be given in your favor, and vice versa. The time that has lapsed since the offense was committed and the applicant's conduct during that period. So the person has committed an offense. Maybe the person has not committed offense again since that time, and so on and so forth. The nationalities of the various persons concerned, i.e., do you have any family members who are part of your life or involved in your life? The applicant's family situation, such as the length of the marriage and other factors expressing the effectiveness of the couple's family life in the United Kingdom. Whether there are children of the marriage or the relationship, and if so, their age, and also the seriousness of the difficulties which the spouse is likely to encounter in the country to which the applicant is to be expelled. And they will take into consideration the best interest of the child, and also the solidity of social, cultural, and family ties with the country and with the country of destination. So all these are factors that the Secretary of State will consider before making a decision to deport or to remove. And in fact, if you are making an application to stay in the United Kingdom and you want to stay in the UK, these are the factors that they will also consider if you are an overstayer. So this is something that we also have to put in our minds. Now, let's move on to the second step, the next level. Some people have it at the back of their minds that if for whatever reason you are in the United Kingdom, or you have made an application to the Home Office and application is reviewed, at some point Home Office will remove everything from their record. Brothers and sisters, let me tell you this. Home Office is not a joke. They keep records. If you Robert Einstein, the day that he came to this country, if you go to British Museum, it is there. So don't let anyone fool you that Home Office delete their records. They don't. Trust me. Sometimes you hear cases where you will hear that the Home Office have maybe can't find the records and all that. You go and do something wrong, you will see how quick that information can be found. And I will say this to you. I have been involved in a case that this was about 2011, 2012, where this individual was stopped by the police. The person gave the police a wrong name. Police became suspicious. They ran a fingerprint. They realized he doesn't have papers to stay in this country. So they got immigration involved. When immigration came, they also did a fingerprint. And what happened? It brought all the names that he has used in the past, including names that he has used in Ghana, to obtain a visa to come to the UK. When he came to the UK, he was using different identity and so on and so forth. Everything came up. So don't let anyone fool you that you have submitted information to British High Commission, and therefore even if you change your name, which you are allowed to on the application form, you must indicate that you used to be called A, B, and C, and that whatever reason you have changed your name. Because if you say you have never changed your name and they discover that, they will put a mandatory ban of 10 years on you. So this is something that we need to be aware of. Don't let anyone tell you that, you know, they basically they wipe their records and therefore there will be nothing that will come up. It's never true. So you're very careful. You know, you're very careful. I had the uncle for Kikano, and I'm a year free soon. I say, Massa, one fee, won't bet you, you know, and you know, they met me, I can't, I don't know. And before say, baby, I'm a trophy for two so no, you take this commercial break from your chitaifo, now your bar, now you be a matro for nothing, now afi no, ye de Jimmy no, I had the ashes so, said Baba so.
Medafo, Uyamanka, wow, would die papa be our Ghana, and so a num no cry asanti, who send ya with that manisika, say yes, what you mount. It's in a paradise city. You did this beautiful ultramodern city, Upper Tema, Community 25, Whooper Standard, Executive, Semi-Executive Quality Buildings, Yenny Paradise City, Ye will home out. It says ye dear butcher Abagana, ye payment terms no so, and a phone book call, who penny self finance. And as a monkey, for Paradise City. Oh, your telephone numbers, you so UK +447 908 475 802. Paradise City. Ye Juma pa Magana yefe ankasa.
God has a covenant with you. Therefore, you shall never be put to shame.
Onyada for how any sign and a wooing. Justice and law solicitor said, Bomadiana brand and young medi home como, Umbemo a futu, Nasay idea so to one more, Umbe no to one more. And immigration and answer nationality problems. Say yes, student application, family independent application. So pass it now, Kroma, and now lawyer bino jina one name or court amount, personal injury claims. Say employment, landlord and tenant issue or housing issue, family and divorce issues. Drafting legal document, will writing, renting and leasing shop, lease extension. Obina juicy canon peso de mount. Any unia kawakuma to yem now how you na to a chat. But more than any justice and law solicitors for Nkasa. 075 3896 9589. And I say 0207 738 5841. Bamodiana for justice and law solicitors. Na yenhwe kwanya yebe faso yebe boaw. Obehom ewo Unit 35B Eurolink Business Center, 49 Efra Road, Brixton, SW21BZ. Like I said, we have Victoria Line to Brixton. Bars 2, 3, 37, 415, 432, 689 and 690. Siwa St. Andrew's Church Pastor. Seba Emra Samudia baby, I hear any justice and law solicitors. That
God has a covenant with you. Therefore, you shall never be put to shame.
Onyada for how any sign and a wooing. Justice and law solicitor said, Bomadiana brand and young medi.
Amway, a company cashier. Omodini mapa abedjaso. Omonia many be a health product, beauty product, and a home care product. Omo health product ni be a vitamins and as a food supplement. Beauty products ni be and so omo enku and as a mana ebema honam atoso already atoso send non be nome. home care product ni bi samena yedi huhuru nkukuo mu ni yedi twetwe adwaye emu de wo pe bia no ubetimi enya bi ewo Amway se ope emu nsematie ana se wo pe bi ato a yesre se frɛ owura Emmanuel Eshon ewo 075 076 30487 075 076 30487 and also say abefo amansanten tan kese no so ubehunu o machira kwan ewo www.amway.co.uk/user/ms na ofre owura Emmanuel Eshon and also say wotuns ansa eko amansanten tan kese no so wo website no so a omani ubedi nkita ho fefefe eno na owura Emmanuel Eshon beka cho say ende na onanyen Amway a company kese a omode niema pa abedwa so omoniema ni bi ye health products, beauty products and a home care product health products ni bi vitamins and also food supplements, beauty products ni bi enso wo enku ana semna ebema wo honam atoso already atoso sen non benome home care products ni bi samena yedi huhuru nkukuo mu ni yedi twetwe adwaye emu de wo pe bia no ubetimi enya bi ewo Amway se ope emu nsematie ana se wo pe bia
You have now activated the telephone lines. If you have any question that you will wish to ask, the number is there. It's on the comment section. It's been pinned down. The number is 07538 969 589. I would say by 1:20, I'm thinking of bringing the program to an end. And he said, "Opesa friend, our question be Miss Real. This is the time. Ubetimi afre na webusa o question because yenya pon a ye wo adefo fra ye kwakoye enti obe send the text na na say obe frɛ na pese obusa question a enye because we have moved on enti say opese wo frɛ na our question be a Miss Repi, this is the time I was we had the ultimate frɛ ni answer our question ma because a beer question about we say a be was our problem no. Etiema answer no na che say etimi idea etimi answer say any pan so problem no ama no. E ba ne sa na etimi save ye time. E ma etimi nya time e de ye at the forefront. Nti ebestre so person afraid ya this is the time I so afraid. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Nampa chodin de say na kase friend.
Your friend Abigail.
Abigail.
Yeah,
Na kase friend pa cho.
I was Swindon.
Abigail from Swindon. Na enedi ni bit na yama.
Yeah. And then after one number they be on the follow so some come. Me issue I me when celebrate to say eba na say adversity and the let's say in case eba ba in no more sign document yeah friends I better it's never how possible to
But you say question a man getting ye so bit me say repeat ya ma be ma.
Let's say me find that everybody the infant be and Baba through with Brenda. And as it means and be in a public. If you know, the yard the movie or yeah, mom or yapalan make document mom. But see, I know first boom, I will dine a better as an ever. The crime band never to laugh and now.
Okay. One kasa what me sort out and I'll say what is your situation? Also the visitors visa nearby.
Yeah.
Na sisia no visitors visa no dey kita wa na say wetimi a regularize it about being 2.5 years. Okay. So wetimi regularize ya emra no ema ho kwan ese wo eba ewo outside the UK a obetimi aya application amna ba be kan. However, it comes with conditions. Ana enye easy. I also will prove say you have sole responsibility over that child. That means akrane papa in the life when who making all decisions concerning the child in terms of schooling, where the child resides, in terms of health, in terms of religion. So basically, the father must be absent from the child's life. Alternative, if the father is no longer alive and you have a death certificate to prove that the father is dead, that will leave you as the sole parent with responsibility. If the child is residing with someone else, the person will need to be able to confirm that he has not taken on responsibility for the child. As you are a parent, we need to demonstrate that you have sole responsibility. You need to be able to show that how the child is looked after is done in accordance with your directions and instructions. And in some cases, I will advise people to get legal documents to support that you have sole custody over the child. So all this stuff will be needed in order to basically to do a strong application. Okay, that's it. Right. Okay. Ubitimi afre. Ana de biam kasa same way no. Aya ye bahan modia. We are okay to to answer questions, but office time there obefra appointment in the book amount. Ese brand bi to consultation in your advice And he say bahan modia na person friend na free advice. We don't have any issue with that. Nemum say office na ebia ye adwuma no na nkofo frɛ I want to ask a question and no the mama instructions to my secretaries say nipa nya existing client and I say ye adwuma bi man na bia nipa ne frɛ in random no say I want to ask a question and no the most of the time no ombebusa say what is the question about, what can we do to help you, because the reality is that if not a lawyer I will end up being the receptionist to sit there and answer phone calls. Enkofe bibia so mreme ema mi ntwa me bills. Enti ebesre mo. Se eba ha ne ka se mo mfra, this is the time I say with me friend, meet me tie mo asem ne mo answer. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Pacho say.
Pacho din de said I ka se friend.
Pacho me din dia kwesi obrempon.
Obrempon pa.
Pacho ade.
Obrempon na yenkoi.
Me pacho anopɛ die nyankopɔn nhyira na ɔnyɛ wo kɛseɛ na watiefo nso Awurade nhyira wo mu bebree na anopɛ yi me wɔ question baako pɛ ɛna me srɛ abisa me nua bi ɛyɛ student na waba kuruma ɔde afe baako bɛyɛ ne masters na ɔbaeɛ no n'ani ngye sɛ ɔbɛkɔ school no na adeɛ a ne kɔn dɔ sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ɛyɛ Juma, and also people with vulnerable or Meshumu. Now maybe Obisa say Obisa say Ayana Setrano obit my baby area extending and what you always say obit me extending
obit me name Ninya na ding because it's here no a question crofobie episode almost switching from student to become a support worker and as a healthcare worker. And I must say, to get a sponsorship, to get someone to sponsor you, and not a difficult. You have healthcare jobs need a book, a hobby brave. But say we a foreigner. Now say in this case, so you're student, our person was switching visa from a student to skilled worker, I was at firstly, Onya obi emanema na adwuma. Say nipa na and as a company na ema na adwuma no, the company must have sponsorship license.
Okay.
If it's a company no sponsorship license, then they can offer her sponsorship or him sponsorship. Na say we switch visa no from student to become a skilled worker, na say healthcare professional.
Okay.
And it say on shas yem pay juma no pay juma on pay company omo offer sponsorship. Company do over catch your plain say we don't offer sponsorship. Agency ni bi omo offer sponsorship. And you know mo ye juma they will simply give you certificate of sponsorship. Now yet me the application amount no was switch it from student to become a skilled worker under tier 2.
Achomati medasi unyankopon nhyira
That was
it. So wakyekire mu ama makoma atom yemti yebepe company na omuso betimi ayesa edi amano sponsor no.
Yes.
That's bebre.
Yes, that was a pa. Yankwa ye program ana abrempon nyida etie. Enti wutia oso betimi afre number no eye 07538 969589. Yemi abako bigina so a yentimi amfa no because na obi ejina so dada. Enti so person ofra osuku betimi afre. Ana de bia ye ka no ye bie amatrofo ni tuma, that is the time o be free advisor. That's the time e say ofre. because yenye free ha pe na be friend na so be so busa question e wo de ye ntwema the secretary say fa omo ntwema because ye adwuma na ye no edin you need concentration to do the work. It is a phone call be an abakofa dia untimi nya adwuma no nya sabe mistake kura to do baby a catch yourself phone the fra momo family they should push the person for the person to speak. Hello. Hi, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Nampacho din the say na ka say free.
E kwa cho me ka say free Ghana.
Okay, nampacho din the say.
Muse your family down.
Your fraud Dako. Okay, eja Dako kasa.
That's the part of Mama Pina said me kasa. First of all, matter was objection near me would be free bone to 1 year we have one day Saturday just Saturday and go quiet. You can go how did you come about we are at you know so many hours but they were question back in names very appropriate as I mean for
which ubetimi say you too deep na so betimi from one to man kebeboa
no we I care they apply give if we are it's the last week in the year it's home office at the period supporting document. But in my certificate, you know, I did for so now a year less than 6 months. So last year, July as June. It's everyone on the period by said, it is the web permitting me. I'm said the okay.
Me pacho do kan say repeat be man ti ho ni
not me say it may apply tier 2
that's right
head there with now you know my certificate na that so I'm worry 6-7 months ago
that's right
and but according to home office I must say please provide further official documentation to evidence that you have been living with your partner in a relationship similar to marriage or civil partnership for a period of at least 2 years.
Okay. Basically, only Nipana worry for only 6 months. And you know, a bit depend how the application was made. So, for example, when they made a free buntu, the idea they will start asking people. Now, abrochile, se wuti fia, abrochile fee, a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. Ana efie bia enya bill, electricity, gas, water, bank statement, and so on and so forth. And therefore, I am not bills normally our for Samutibuma, I am a Bamudim. But yes, system that we're Ghana, and Tissa a bimpoa electricity bill, a be a water bill, a be a gas bill, a ba landlord in dim, na a ba much a tria. Enti, yes, if I did any brand, I wouldn't be no. This is where young Crawford will be a mistake. Officer adie no oni bi no chinchina eso onye bi entubon se wakofa afichire de no de akọ afi yeso the fake documents aba na afi ye refuse ni abandon for 10 years otewa ni na brewe bia otini ba bia wodi ni hia yesi oye beifo oni na meso bia be kwa abrochire enti no unya adie no bills ne ba landlord ni din mu no mo kwatena ho no tenancy agreement de me sure se mbe wo bi. And the landlord can write a letter. And that's what a statutory declaration, a confirm say, or nona if you any idea, more rent apartment, and a bills neba or nuni dim. And to none and dim that bills ni naso. And the bills no any a chese or none dim daso. na mo amoto woni de mo renti ana mo renti a bill ne ba o share ema mo nyina mu tua because enye possible say mo nyina mu din betimi akọ bill so oh and to money explanations ana the question is will be say is it reasonable explanation? If the answer is yes sir, it's got no choice. Sometimes banks they may have your address on utility bills. Sometimes they don't. If they have it, you can request for bank statements. If they don't have it, you can get them to write a letter to confirm say their record shows that this is your address. Or ban so any the same thing. It be a hospital amoko, almost so your names on their records, they can confirm it for you. So all that they are trying to do is to get evidence to show that you are in a genuine and subsisting relationship. If the data move in together, no, was the data, my dad worry, you know, yes, I dating and moving in together. They cannot expect you to provide evidence for more than 2 years if you have just been living together for 6 months. Sometimes in the home office, pre questions be are almost set at all. In the case of Kebu and one is October, on share your facts. Now almost have more question. Or take boxes. Oh, if they are in a relationship. Template. And therefore the common sense doesn't apply. Boom. For many panel. And to be on it's me banisa. And we also need to understand them because they are working under extreme pressure. And human error so they obiet me a mistake. And to where a free bonto, my mouth direct advice, ufaswa ebeboa. Menko fa men ma wonko prepo menko fa chocho prebi anko enfanko fra because un say sin kati owe. Ni nyina ye na ba ko pe enye papa ne be frame a na afi e de asem aba. Obi frame enra the same mistake ma kwa akoye. Ama se say nipa no ye the mandatory ban paragraph 320 atone so. O say lawyer boa me. Bibusa ne say ade na e papa. O say enkate boni. Na enkate boni de me ye den e de koye enkate kwan e mama se. There be no say we dey masa meet me moa. Opa ko fe nyame bra enye adwuma because o bompa ese nyame meboa. Enipa so ko adwuma o bompa ese nyame emoa no onye ni no fa nya adwuma. So enti no advice dey man so fa so a ebeboa na e dey asumdwu abro.
Yo me da pipi. Eti poacho landlord ne dey no be ye enough without the organization bills no
bills no din landlord dey no obetimi e dey aye one. And if possible, now say my bank statement, also suit me reflect here. Most a bank statement there, everyone has got bank account. And therefore say my address was so not bank need me confirm mama. Eboa, the entire eboa say, yes, a little drop of water make a mighty ocean. Say no, only say convince me. As a obano only was subsisting and ongoing relationship. And to the landlord of what they acquire, made the margin make us say this is an isolated evidence. So, Anna, and to unya another one, not a corroborate what the landlord is saying. I feel none panel you're convinced. Aha. And personally, if I was you, my landlord didn't account one. A year day I will call clinic, a day I will call hospital every now and then. Almost making actually to confirm or baby out. Ebi adwuma kra no ma ya ma da no be ma receipt no address wo so a eno so timi boa ebi awako optician ba akwa dentist ni nyina no they take your details is on their records they can print this for you na odi ni nyina a support ente kwa ni sa na omuni hwe ka bi asem this way twa say football there no problem
we enfofo etia ho kana for the amamekwa medasi
Miss Medawase esa wa free program so no obusa obu o ha me office hours a me ye adwuma pe bia hye mbotum no satan no obefre me obefro so a o se nyame nhyirawo ntwa me bills o nyame nhyirawo ya but bills so twa so mu hia because me ntwa landlord don't spare me patcho dem make what you say enti say ye matam say ahade ye free a we don't mind we will give it we will be straight we will be true but obi o ha ofra no sa afere what pona wo kwakoye adwuma peska no na afọ bombardé of phone calls wa amfa so a na amanfo adwala aya emoye
Yo, but na
okay. Ajara good luck ya dasipi. Bye bye. Yes, se opeso fra. Msi time no e yaso ano no. Your be 5 minutes. Na fe djumadi no idea aba na wiye. Osusu ubetimi afre enti no mon frɛ na ye mo ne talk ni nko. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon to you. I'm Patrol the same. Okay, Patrol, already you know, Cabot turning the low crama in your feedback for Hawaii. Aha, Afidia, Akui, Medasipi, Yankasa.
Me Patrol, and I may be say, my sister be the school for you, or because school no or ye. Now, one will with me at the Abuana.
Oba ye course obey.
Oba ye hospitality and
okay, well, hospitality course, and it was for how long?
Yeah, no, for 2 years, 1 year.
1 year, and you know,
masters.
The masters. Okay, two choices. Obetime ye graduate visa. Eno ye omo mabe school ho a omo school kromu ana omo ibaba ye graduate no. First na fe post study work visa. Obetime apply for 2 years visa. Na wo de atene kromu a aye adwuma. Na eno no uwie a e wo se wo pack na akọ back unless say o circumstances are changing. Alternative ne say obetime apɛ care work bi na odi ne ho akohyem na wonya sponsorship. Unya sponsorship and so betimi a switch aba tier 2 skilled work visa. And this idea.
And this I used to do one
and no just say or no or pay a human answer. A honor I am limited. And you know
when you NHS will be or under care or no mental health or school or combine any school.
Okay.
NHS so after no man or 1 or 2 maybe 20 hours
and you know onko human resources na one omo enkasa no can show say look, this is my situation. Most of the hospitals no they have sponsorship license. Omuni ne dada no ebia it will work in her advantage. Obefia man sponsorship line, obefia man certificate of sponsorship. Na second we are when obefia lawyer dako. Na your application na man na e de asumdwe idea am abre no. Obusa omono so no, obi kan don't put your eggs in one basket. One shall see embuse busa. Because Bonia Dawson, obi wo hono ma obe string go along. O kan you was a meboa. Afi bedru or no twetwe until only leave her options open. Sometime near so now say a year critical or the graduate route visa no as a backup. Okay. And no dear the answer or UK degree. So that would be the last resort. But some skilled worker visa now and no dear it can lead to permanent residency. But what I say?
Office number Facebook when so
Sesia no obi ani office ye adwuma Monday to Friday from 9:30 to 5:30 until offer within that time there will be someone there to pick your call to answer your calls for you. Saturday say there no studio mini office okra until no ana Saturday ye nya adwuma until fra obi ani obitini afa why Mr. Obi
in case of any consultation there, and on the end of a fair book, and working in about office order.
What me free number ya wa free su ya. And answer over free office number na huni Facebook 0207-993-5976. And two fra and one say I would like to book appointment to come and see lawyer. Very simple. And to the secretary, no will be arranging mutually convenient time. Oba inyanto wasem obi oba yenim bia. Ana obia so obia before so be free or no, the person is satisfied because ye GD say 777 well not say na da jabet na wenim no. Ni hu hia dan so obi a otifi no make phone calls. na ebi obusa questions, because at the end of the day, so we say na daji ebe wenima, that in itself, you have to show the person respect. Enti ana enye fese obi ti wenim na wako jeji na phone, so na sa no obi kasa. Enti na I understand sometimes it's difficult to explain it to people when they are calling and they cannot get lawyer. I try to be explain it because so be better when you man any pan or how and a jail goodness or they are better now when you know and easy and your job and so say half of the work psychology and what's what many pan calm down because once any power calm down you are able to rationalize so tiabane sama many pan suit me a boy lawyer no e ma ye wodwuma no e ma ne koso yi. And you have to tear for so friend away in a and before so I don't want to was so my because Lumba can answer or friend Nassaman Jiman so Abiana Miss Sasso near him. And no sanity. Aha, Tia was it. Okay, bye bye for now. Yes, your terminal air so I can be 1 minute to pay. Your fair last caller, so be on free bium the anachis age, Median Beban away and to be so fra as well your catchy free Cecilia. More atembia ye did to so you reassure na mo frefre no eno de medical aka ye mfa. Hello.
Hello. Oh, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon to you. Na pacho di say na kase free.
Pacho me kase free London friend Mr. Tebri.
O kase free London. Okay, Mr. Tebri London, yon kwai.
Me pacho me question is me friend back. Obey the masters now or 2 years,
Graduate visa, no.
But your banner, wow. The Bema no way, so no races are only Obiaye, marriage, or also I so Kita fighting Tino. Nipana and Shan Sama, no visa said to almost no Kita so, which might be up on the panel one, as I
Onokita graduate route visa for 2 years.
Yes, I almost 8 months now every year.
Anna, Papa, so dear, unse hodie, untimi fan for okra. Because yes, our be jeopardizing the BBA.
Yes.
Graduate route and dependence. Let me check for you quickly. It may not be a good news, but I just want to check. Yeah, because last time on top of my head, I think, okay, let's have a quick look for you.
Okay.
Children, okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, we students now work right now. I say,
we students no work.
Oh, okay. So we students no work right there, and which me apply as a dependent under the graduate route amano. Name senka or ye no be work right there ke problem.
But learn patch somebody.
Okay.
Say was it when you students in mum now? I don't know when you say no.
There be can't awo ankasa. So we student na se owo na se later on o ko apply for graduate route visa obani o dependent obani switch me apply na mum se unya graduate route visa ni wie se na aba be wo de a ene won't be fani me dependent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Enti ehon ni na eye problem no.
Oh.
Enti say that just say we are ya we steam for the time being. Papa ne tete ne ho wia na papa na German e ba no. Na
no so ekina
no so akugina so achi. And you say the we dey animi akakra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we that's a plan we do my pastor way.
No problem.
And say chichi mo ade my idea. We dey free bone to what was in the afro.
You the phone the toast and I say one Freddy, I'll free be my info. And no dey can be plain.
Wait till I so open by now.
That's right.
That's it.
Bye bye. Hello. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon to you. Patrol din the sana kase free.
The Patrick friend Kofi Samoa, because of London.
Kofi Samoa.
That's right.
Hey, we did yes, I do. It's a Sunday to say, if you have some more be a minimum.
I know.
We did as I said.
I know.
If you have some more, dear sir. Now, happy New Year to you. Vivi Aboko there.
That's right. Vivi Aboko sounds so weird.
Nyame adom. Na, I didn't listen.
No problem. Because sure. Because naturalize it. I'm sure life in UK test no. As an American indefinite no. And I mean reference number no me ho. Some person boss say, "Let's not sure life in UK no for sure." And now say, "Me free home office for na maintain old one reference number no."
Say, ubetimi a try and not first. So what mean a reference number now obey okay. Now the problem in they say they have it all, but to go and look for it for you, no. I ask sometimes if you say you are wasting their time. And you from a culture say we can't find it and ask the sir. Because more client be to no. In the end, you know, on man is a coach will be. The application you quite be movie. Almost say and you almost said the say mumba evidence they support all application. In term of home money 10 days. I'm going to refuse application, you know. I'm an day. I'm a tea coach Roy. Ain't you know, for your peace of mind, you know, make us a cultural. Now, or the qua now when is simple and straightforward amount. Why? Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Obi so friends is here on your current near room. Pacho, Ubet Miasa free beam na afe no. Yetimi afa na yetimi edijumedie no idea aba na wie aha yemfa no. Hello, good afternoon. Nam pacho di se na kase friend.
Pacho kodoni.
Okay, kojo. Yonko.
Me pacho na me bisa say emra kwan so no bibi wo ha because after 10 years of separation now. Automatic divorce
there be automatic divorce will be anyhow. You have to still apply to the court. There work cannot a 5 years separation. And no Emma winyina so. Say 5 years abedi just our no eguano no. Enti court enyina so na omungu no. Na a lot of crasa change this April last April last year. First no na a fourth divorce. Se ubetimi agya will be a just we blame atuni pane so say a fourth ntina wu gya no. Na embom 5 years separation no na no ye away a fault. You don't blame anyone. What they are say one separated for 5 years. And court now a divorce. But say the court now introduce you be a no fault divorce since April 2022. Whereby you just tell the court to say the marriage has broken down beyond repairs. And therefore, you might be divorced. And to be to so a divorce.
All right.
And that's it. Any another question be one? I say,
divorce application.
yes, yeah, divorce. You cover family law divorce, including and by all means, wait me for Monday. Now your book appointment amount now you're sort out why. And that's it. Mr. Yamisha. Hello, 500. Hello. Pacho did the same like I said free.
Pacho, Mr. Edward, Overhampton.
Mr. Edward from Overhampton.
Yes, Overhampton and Casa.
Wolverhampton Mayor, young quay.
Yeah, Pacho, Moya.
Ah, Yankopon Adum, Yefri Adumu, Elko Adumu.
Yes. With the question, in an person, so who is naturalization? The whole list be do you have to do both life in the UK test and English test? And
I also we need no. But people can people can get exemption from the English test, you know. If, for example, they have a degree in the UK, automatically nobody can get exemption. Say we are under 18 and I say we over 65, you also get exemption from both life in the UK and the English test. Sana ko apply.
Okay. And how soon can you write it? And it doesn't.
I know the sooner the better, because I didn't remember when they say sometimes we jai idea 2 or 2 later. Afe no na ababe rush na afe be rush so when it here una e kra na wo bi because of pressure. To yen ntema na e free ho. Said the before kan ye no. Oburu nso ntema na oni e kokko ntem. Yes. That is
okay.
Yes, that was it. Okay, bye bye. Yedi jumadi ne ba na wie ya bre pa nti ese ye kɔ ne kɔgia home na ye kɔtoa ye nwuma nie so ai betimi aye ne ne. Enti adam ase peace and so mo fidie na to na meti justice and law solicitors legal matters. Enti no yedi nyame eja obi biara. Yes say ahemfo chinie and I say ahemfo akonwa ba ko fo ntena so. Obeye wodie omre so a na woye die na ukọ. Enti no etie for ye demu nyina mo se papa for your continuous support. Hey, okay. There you fine. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon to you. You are live on Facebook. What question am I here now?
I have a question. He says, your question, you know.
Okay, Yanko.
Na ba koni say patrol tell uko Ghana the be out to kwani na what 2.5 years now. I think say 6 months with me outside the prosua. Is it possible to sell with mazaba?
Ubetimi asaba na emum unse paper no ye de mawa ye de amount on the basis say o tina ekrum hanom. Enti no say bibi ntina akotena Ghana for longer. You have to have a good explanation as to why it's here for that long. And yes, you bet me the amount. Name you must have a very good reason. Because what baby child, it creates the impression say a honor the place of your domicile.
Okay.
Intina aya a banisano. Because normally no, we been 2.5 years, ebia the man say on track room you man and I say obabe kan yire ho one ne yire emobra entina kruma entwa taxes no fan so mo man no enti akoba ne say wonti hadom a ene na o pevisa na yire.
Okay.
Sana na equity. Enti unless you said there is a very good reason obu a ebia yare obi on ma ebia ebusha sembinti, you know, whatever it is, you must have a very good reason.
Oh, okay. Now, but your last one is the bar do children I found in energy make na recently Mr. Mother no or ye careless kakra ama home social phone up a fan crano. Na acquiring sooner me jam so edgy nti asem no akokot je court no enka last day no omkaje senke embra na nka omonhwe na nko mfa nkra na mama me no unfortunately akra no ketwa na owom no ka kire social worker ni say enye me like me ba no and then no kofa issue bebre by take court no and a court ni say sadi akra ni say enye ni papa ni media me although birth set me dinner also nti enkoye DNA me anso me nim say DNA me koya me tiate enti at this point me say me renew 3 times I come in last one na ebia me prove indefinite and akra ya ko say ya my say enkoye DNA me anso me nim say enkoye DNA ya wa woni enti to say no at the end of the day person who say I come last a year say ko pass court no force say me nkoye maybe say me koye ne ko proof say me pa another dia me fan na we na akokasa ni sabe kan sala no e possible say ni sabe tinyaka ama e bi wa mbetutwa me me bi because of say bia e koye na enye me ba
e possible say on sabe tinyaka na the key word no ewo emre ni mo no any home office guidelines ni mo ni say you have to have a parental relationship with a British child.
Okay.
And so I can say having a parental relationship and no enchre say as a biological child. And you can say my application ma be a nadam for ne sorry eba. No buana manifeno. And na esave ye. And can you say the anka case essay? Because Mameno was able to get a letter from the child school to confirm say Mameno epeke akrana edi akrana ba. Akrana hospital records Mamini dim baso say Mameno edi akrana ba edi neko. Na sorry awoko ni sofo so throw letter edi support to say akrano epiti Mameno as a grandmother. Even though biologically they are not related. And in Yamiadom, you're fight, any panic it's an indefinite as we speak. And in your case, the same principles will apply. Se DNA mpo show say enya uba. The fact is say you have been there for the child, you have treated the child as your own for all this while, and you have continued to do so, and you intend to continue to do so. Home Office will grant it. At the end of the day, you say oba and you ni papa. And therefore, as long as say udie ujidi from the one sa crying your oba, until say recently and I prove say en your oba you are a victim, and therefore you should not be punished for errors of another person. Me pa try to make us what you say.
Pacho say no, DNA no, yenkoye, and as because lawyer Bikache say, my yenkoye, say, yeah, more proof, the proof no, in more proofs are there, or more say, Miniman, it's my yenkoye DNA, or no court on the yenkoye.
A bit dependent.
What to say yenkoye DNA, Nana?
It will depend how the court has worded it, how the court has given you the order. Because sometimes the court will make an order and they can put power of arrest, or sometimes they can give it to you as a discretion that opa for you to prove it. And it will depend how I see a structure in the order. Se court amount to mean so opa na we opa me nye dia. Then you are under no obligation. But court order the mandatory say e was a way na wanya. Na some of the power of arrest account one. I say will be court contempt. And you don't switch me another problem about. And you need to look at how the court has said it. Senior compose you say so yeah, that's what so no one can force you. But when the court make an order, you need to respect the court order. Because if you don't, there could be consequences. And it's difficult for me to say koya na say men without not knowing everything that has been stated. In terms of court order ni na hwe say dey si atro no. O lawyer wo ye case ma na say wana.
Yeah, it's a hono my yafa in
legal aid lawyer. Legal aid lawyer, yes.
Legal aid.
Yeah. And busare say already order no. Is it mandatory? Is it something that you must do? Or change me to
your call court no. Yeah, court no, and a court no. Omukachi say yen koye. Enti am I yen jitum say okay, ye be the end no. Enti no, ye be no. And I'm afraid lawyer bia lawyer immigration na you go say no say there be my konkoye. Sometimes ni edika dia to court say okay ba koye. And no can say my koye. Say koye ni e mo prove there. And after that, to make so say me and say ko pass me koye for the last na onya ade be nyina so emfa renew ma be nti no on here umbe say me man te me koye. Ya me ade ma Monday ye na tab na so a I was say court no.
And the court and show people be a emerald ese koye. Everything I do fair about.
O man should be be a mray.
Ana yama deadline be so.
Omukaje say yen koye nanka na me at my Monday ye be and ye court for fana the judge.
And Udro no say where's your DNA? What would you say?
It do see na lawyer na ka say me nti and so yeah nti ye free government and lawyers na ka show te enya ade a ye be
nti o musa say ade nti na monye
I obusai reason no
ana ka say
se yenim de o ni nti no ena yama reason bi say o akrani ba ni ade photos aja koye na ye photos bi ni ade the photos ni na send no ehun say catching say necessary say ye be because ye did this akrani en ba.
Okay, apart from that no who is come with be
What was it?
Apart from that reason now the my no DNA no why need tuaka
initially no not name say ya na nanke koye but later on my who said no court na the to
Okay, that's fine. I mean, people do things or people may not do things for reasons. Some people will say Abia, they feel insulted, you know, say or no whenever. Now I bring you a crown all this while. Now all of a sudden you are doubting the paternity. You have no reason to doubt to say the child is your child. And therefore a crown is supposed to be an okay baby. And therefore they shouldn't take the child serious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's one of those things. And it will be interesting to see what happens tomorrow or Monday.
It's possible to see a court that me I do a channel. Judge in the floor, which my colleague said, no, Slan, Monque.
The judge have a power if they strongly believe say it is crucial to the determination. Anna, from what you are saying, it seems to me say from the beginning, it wasn't an issue until say a crime could be a camp.
Yes.
Anna, say your papa so what my men is way. Oh, Anna, they were going to release the children to the mother, and I'm
yeah.
And he said, when I come releasing a amawa, Anna ka a serious issue. And he said, my men, the name, I mean, somebody name, fair enough. You don't have any issue with that.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think it's any significant. Only say it's a matter of inquiry because a chronic can't, they have to follow it up. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Lord, then, in case of the next 2 years, make a number on the
and whatever happens, Biano, can make us say, whatever happens, Biano, just in case in a worst case scenario, the court make an order with power of arrest, whatever. It's dangerous. Ring me as soon as you can. Now, main my directions. I mean, show there. Despite saying you could prove in your bar, we can still fight for you to get it. As long as we can prove, we say you are a parent to a child. So, as a parent, a stepchild cries you are a father or you are a relative to the person. My applications among for omo girlfriend ma and gina omo so ye.
Okay.
Omo dini birth certificate so, but still they are successful. And I a bit dependent how we see a hit emrenim so because the easy option they say oba and the easy option. But the difficult part, and some lawyers they don't want to get their hands into the trenching. They don't want to go to trenching. You see? Until sometimes it's a big deal. Whatever happens, Biano, get in touch and we will see the best that we can do for you. Why? That's it. Yabre, Yadjuani Banaway. More friend after the show, Miss Remo, yet me fa. Ya casa bre for 3 hours now. And was say Yajia homie. Yajia homie, you so a jume so a SC. Until best sleepy. More friend after the show, no. More fra munyame. When you are complaining, Emwa, because I am sometimes MY, yes, I am you could reach Kakra. And to best repeat, you be my true for you too, that is the time I was say, so utimi air efre, na yefa your time and your juma, the BBA, and yet kama. Sani a cano, never remember who fray, meant me and fat to me friend back. So it's me fadia, na ye tedium so de ever. Nafi a coyeni. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. I'm Pacho Dini Sanaka Safri.
Good
Mame Boatman, also what fresh her line, yes, line is why she, I engage.
I know questions, so I know it's something when you answer free.
That's right.
Now, lawyer matter was to be this was seven, and not a while for one look so smart. Because what time you know, who design at the buy. But what's a course to be bought a hawker flat sandy? I said, hey, jump on out the bush to the source of deal. And today I never break. Now, lawyer, I met there, so who can say British passport if you apply. Okay, I said so years ago, lawyer. When I wear mom, and will be discouraging me, and I was saying, no, come on to a mono.
That's right.
Yes, now, why are the pan? I mean, the mother couldn't go for a yes, I did say, and yet. Maintain figure. But also, I know you. That is what
that is the thing. You know, Cecilia, I didn't come back and cry me refi. Wouldn't you say Jamaican Navy? Your friend Venom or Bear Crumo, I know it be 6. Now, or count on my passport on i.e. Now, or buy necessarily, not just those days in Jamaica, they are British subjects until they had automatic right of aboard. Or buy a boxer 1970s, 1980s, Ecoma, Great Britain. About 14 years ago, 15 years ago, and also call holidays in Jamaica. Now, all corner mistake or Jamaican passport. I know they call it. I feel all buy a CM because we need the right of abode in the UK. Or can you know Yamanam? Also, so occur as a tourist, we didn't see Camanasa, we need a Biao. In the end, you know, Okoda kiosk for 13 years. But so in the bush, you are for fighting. Ye Janessa Ombrano. Now, why very serious? He was at the brink of death. And then you go on with me be real. Cecia making on your, you know, health wise, and no NCO, me ankasa, client TV, or your musician, or your famous actor, or no so by Cromwa, no Usasa. I know kita indefinite. Or mammy and your passport. Ne indefinite passport na yera. Your home officer almost so many mono, or new record so. Obi a university now will come where you know. I know ye Ejuma, I was Central London Stock Exchange. Ya Pamnam number betting if ye, as you see, I'm making. Now, why ye ha. In the end, you know, because you 2.5 years in the man. It's if you know, Sabi 10 years. And send us having indefinite. But who's how many? One of Sober Chroma 1976. Okitani indefinite. And indefinite, no one, but that's a British passport. Only New York buy. New York, Sebe, Umuyan Sakoya British passport. Or no, dear one yet. I'm on a passport acquire. Obia or your manager, it was supermarket. Or one immigration for buy, no more supermarket warning say, or ye illegal, or man pamana, or baby channel, or more chin so or more a fine of £20,000. Papa Eddie soon every ram office. Now, or can't say no beginning, I mean, because my dream, I don't understand why Ubenya indefinite from 1976. Now, 1 year more. It wasn't making sense to me. And you know, beside questions, the GP and the national insurance number, baby, about year Jumina, me G instructions, and I'm called inland revenue, Echo J, the employment history. And I do kind and made a compare share. She said, you're all Kenyan and papa. Insurance in with your national insurance and the taxes over £500,000 since 1976. Cecilia American also with the 2.5 years or so. Because you can't dare home office say prove or they could prove why you're not. And so for your British passport also there and you're very easy to keep the records or to maintain the records. So but 1 year you know, I cover a how I bring for people. So, woman back say, on say 13 years, on also so on your home office, I press or the detention center, you know. So, NFS say Windrush generation, be brave a woo, as a result of shock.
Yes.
And the British passport to dear. So
Yes. Let's do this.
Yes. And you know, British passport to dear. Me they have cast same way. Say obika cho say ehun hia busa ne say wo bia na.
Yes.
Say oni bia no to hunfo. Because say wo peska unko hia ni wo eso ncho say the senior. So
I won't say lawyer, we you could bank now you to do now. No say I know but when you go on our
say the sense of belonging. You say you are one of us.
Yes.
And tinya fe na ye ba be scrutinize wo ba be jojo.
Yes.
So ba ko na say tuntuma na passport be ni.
Yes.
E bi kure ye fake o. Na ye hwem ne de say twim. Na afi ye nsem pi.
Yes.
And you know ha adwene pato be ni.
Na lawyer met my good wife papa. Lawyer we need you could see our hospital.
Hey, and you push him a pa.
Why that here no like set of papa. I know God says you when I got them to one a year papa.
David, don't you know? I'll pay you.
Yes. And no, and now one year, you do. And look, say, when you're papa. Then you can buy what you want to say. My way, and you know, and on one or that said you had the training of it. And you know, man, kitchen, and your father said, yeah, man, you know, when the bear said you, what I say, hospital, my man, appointment date, and she, and what should I say, not should I say, Amy, you are the good wife from my bottom of my heart. Now, message here, and the green nursery for my idea, Papa Christmas, you won't go to Papa, I want to follow for trip. If you are coming, now, me say, you are looking forward another trip as well. Answer on my mind. And to be answer and go home.
Little green nurseries.
Okay.
Little green nurseries.
Yes, and no one level, no side. Now I will be friendly, but maybe to her. On the Facebook, but on Twitter, and on Facebook, and say, Papa, I was celebrating on WhatsApp, you lawyer Daku. This week, I was on Casa Twitter, and I don't say, no, tell me follow. Now, I am a say you are spreading all the justice and law to all over.
Yes.
You will be a fan of so called, yes. The lawyer, I mean, I want to say, and could afford to you on Twitter.
Yeah. That was it.
You bad bet you will be away.
Yes.
Oh,
that was
it.
That was it. Tier for where you say, can you carry me any fees was and Tina say, you did ready in a by the way. I don't know. Yet there will be a Justice and Law Solicitors Namoti and K. You were Unit 35B 49 Efra Road, Brixton, London, SW21BZ. Your number is 07538 969 with me after 0207 993 5976. So. Your office hours are Monday to Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. Offering within this hours a dia binyai. Weekends there obi any office mesre p into ofra obi any wa obi tin idea afa. And so always offering there Monday to Friday. You be so. Say emergency or they send a text message about your mobile number which is 07538 969 Obe free and I say obe send a text about your BC so you whom you now you be fall back as soon as possible. Yakopon can be on the nyame eja will be yada mo ina wase Yakopon and come on.
Body me a point, so we should say, Mama, you show me a fool. That would be a great
to me near Quay. Sanabia brought to me Soja, and you get with your more. Service will be any. Also, with the American Debuno. About your video, your pennies is what you said nothing. You give me down. James will play. Send him in front of you. James will play. Send him in front of you. Almost every dance on you offer this use. Marvelous, and I'm just now, woman, slow. I was short last year when you said, if I have a if I see a bremas, she don't talk about what you know. I won't go one woman, who's where they miss me if you Jamie As young as said, they are baby, and you know what? I see a better master. You don't talk about who you know. I walk up one before they see me.